And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 60 Samurai quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. Hello. So we are here in Ishgard at 1312, and let's talk to Momo's ego. So the quest is called The Face of Evil. We will get the ability Meditate. It says gradually increases your Genki Gorge. Genki Gorge not affected when used outside of battle. Effect ends upon using another action or moving, including facing a different direction. Cancels auto attack upon execution. That is really interesting. Okay, so it can last up to 15 seconds as well. So Momo's ego is a picture of panic. So Mithrie, we have a situation. Musose has disappeared from his inn room. He is in no shape to be up and about, and he left without even taking his medicine. Weakened as he is though, he can't have gone far. I'd wager he's somewhere in the city still. Let's split up and look for him. I'll focus on the broom and you Saint Velrant's forum. Okay. So let's go. Let's find Musose. So Samurai is really fun, and I have been told that Red Mage is also really fun as well. Okay, where are we going? Where is he? Could be... Ah, right there. Okay. So Musose is not in the area. Well, that's helpful. So, okay, let's keep going. As I say, it is really fun playing this class, but we'll see what it's like, especially when I'm actually geared up. Like, I am actually intending to spend my creation on this class. Well, it's not like Samurai only, because it's like the Samurai and Monk share the same gear. So it might be interesting to see how much DPS Samurai puts out when it's got 330 gear on. Oh, there he is. So, at last we are alone. Good, good. The remedies of this land aren't to my liking, I'm afraid. Fortunately, I brought with me potent drafts from the Far East that restore one's vigor for a time. While its effect lasts, there is work I would do. As I explained to you earlier, I came to Ear for two purposes. The first was to find and train a worthy pupil. The second was to find and punish the fugitive Kogarashi. However, I had yet to tell you of his crime. Kogarashi's crime was to create a killer. His pupil went on a killing spree, cutting down numerous Hingan dignitaries, one after the other. In my land, the master is held accountable for the deeds of the pupil, and Kogarashi's hands were deemed no less bloody than the murderer's. For his punishment, he was ordered to commit spoku, atonement by ritual suicide, but desiring to live, Kogarashi forsook his honor and fled here to Er's Ear. That he should thrive in spite of all the deaths he has caused is an affront to the very spirit of the samurai. It is unforgivable, and he cannot go unpunished. But try as I might to render justice, as is my duty, I could not defeat him. Countless times I tried, but always I faltered. But you, Mithrie, you have grown tremendously since I first began walking our path. Strong as you have become, I am confident that you can face Kogarashi on equal standing. This is your final trial. Find Kogarashi, defeat him, and your training as samurai shall be complete. Kogarashi makes his lair in the western highlands of Koaris at a place called Twin Falls. Let us set off, but as you make your way, remember, 'tis loathsome wretch you go to face, who places his own life before honor. Such evil cannot be suffered. Was that just an opportunity for us to get a pronunciation of Corfus? Or Coarthus? It's kind of sad in a way seeing Ishgard being so empty. It's not completely abandoned, but I don't know what they could do in terms of design of an MMO to encourage people to visit older cities when new ones come out. Because for a brand new player, let's say a brand new player starts today in Final Fantasy XIV from level 1, they literally might not see other players unless they're in dungeons. Literally, that might be the only time they see any new players all the way until near endgame. Which is kind of sad in a way. But it's just inevitable. I don't know what can be done to avoid that. Because at the same time, when you play a game for a long time, like we have, I'm assuming most of the people watching this video have been playing the game for years and years. There's going to just be a situation of, you know, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in this same town. So it's a hard one to balance, really. Okay, we're almost there now. Yeah, here we go. Rapid descent. Fight. Cool. Ooh. I like his hat. So, duty calls. Commence battle for the face of evil. If your level's above 62, it will be synced. Oh, I can't go in with my minion, or does it not care anymore? Have they fixed that? Here we are, Mithrie. Are you ready to deliver on to Kororashi his reckoning? Such evil cannot be suffered. Then you would do well to strike me down. I am Kogarashi. Dun dun dun. Kogarashi. I wore this name once upon a time, as I wore this Jingasa. Together with my pupil, I journeyed the length and breadth of Hingashi, hunting down evildoers. But my guidance was lacking, and ere long my pupil strayed from the path. And the rest of the tale you already know. I failed to prevent this murderous rampage, but instead of taking responsibility, I took flight. Instead of honorable death, I chose dishonorable life. Countless times I turned a blade onto myself, but always my courage faltered. And so I have lived to this day with my disgrace. Furthermore, I deceived you. I masqueraded as a protector of peace, a paragon of virtue, when I am anything but. I spoke loftily of rendering punishment unto the wicked, and when one most deserving of it was me. My punishment is long overdue. Render it unto me, Mithrie, and your training shall be complete. It is not your master who stands before you, but great evil. Now come and take my head, else I shall take yours. Okay. 'Tis no problem for me. Unlike before, this is no game. It only ends when one of us lies dead. Kill. Wow, he is hard. Probably should have done thingy first. I say I should use slashing resistance first, and then I just don't. Alright. Interesting. These abilities I will learn as a 70 samurai? I doubt it. So I have to try and kill these ASAP. There we go. Survive, yeah. Can't help but notice that he's doing multiple things at the same time. I do wonder, like, what it would be like if you're just wearing normal gear, sort of thing. I'm pretty good geared at level 60. I'm pretty much max geared at level 60. Rip. Let's do that one up. Done. So like I said, it's nice that the battles in these class quests are actually a challenge. Hold on, my pupil. You have fulfilled your duty. The final technique, you have drawn it forth. Good, good. I have served my purpose. Now end it. Give this villain his punishment. Mithrie, oh gods, what have you done? Peace, Mama's ego. It was my doing, and no more than I deserve. No, stop. For the love of the 12, that's enough. Rip. Psych. Excised the evil in me, have you? Absolved me of my crimes? Mithrie, you have become a greater samurai than even I dare to hope. Living in shame and coming to this land, it was all worth it. The evil is in me no more. Now I may know peace in the realm yonder. No, Miss Jose, please don't die. You can't. My time was nigh. Better that it end this way. Mithrie, Momo's ego. Every moment of our journey I cherished. Sorry, loud car. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm. No. So thank you, old man, for everything. We'll go on one last journey together to the promised place. Misose Blade bade me bury him here, where he could look onto the western seas. I didn't know why at first, but now I think I do. He wanted to watch the setting sun, watch it begin its return journey to the east, to Hingashi. I doubt he wished that he could do the same. He missed his homeland dearly, and to the last, the thought of his errant pupil weighed on his mind. Well, I suppose we should be going. Let's leave Misose to rest and head back to Ul'dah. Interesting. So, while we were on the road, the old man told me something. That before he died, he wanted to leave behind a pupil into whom he has poured all of himself. I don't think he could have found a better person. And as his final pupil, I get the sense that he entrusted his legacy to you, Mithrie. So I hope that you'll keep on protecting the peace, as Misose once did, seeking out the wicked and bringing them to account. And remember, as always, such evil cannot be suffered. Cool. That's complete. Alright. I'll meditate. So this concludes the samurai quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Sword. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next samurai quest will be available from Momozigo. Interesting. Nice. I hit level 61 as well. So, now, the thing is, there's actually usually 2 level 60 quests. So one at the end of Heaven's Sword, and a new one at the beginning of Stormblood. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them and keep them as separate episodes, just because that's what it's like for every other quest. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.